Hello everyone, this is Rajesh from Team Chess Academy. Once again, I'm for all of you guys and with a new video today. Today I'm going to discuss a very special player from our India team, and we already know who he is. He is D. Gukesh, and he has become a phenomenal player, beating one after one. Currently, he is in a perfect score of 6 out of 6 after round 6 of Chess Olympiad 2022. And today, like basically, he beat a 2700 guy, and the game he played was so amazing. The way he attacked his opponent is so spectacular to watch. I hope you guys will enjoy his game today and the analysis and try to solve one or two puzzles I will ask you in between the game. So, without further wasting any time, let's go into the game. So the game start with d4. We already have pretty much good idea of Duke's opening. He used to play d4 usually these days, and his opponent continue with d5, c4, e6, a queen's gambit decline discussed here. Knight f3, a well-developing move. Knight f6, knight c3, bishop b4, so up now all the pieces are coming out of for the center control and good development, and even black is trying to develop his pieces and go for a castle for white and black. So queen f4 check, knight c6, e3, castle. White simply try to improve his pieces and castle his king, while black already castled his king and tried to wait for his opponent to develop the bishop so he can go d into c4 with a simple tempo ahead. And here, what white play is bishop d2, and white is also waiting when black gonna capture on c4, so he can capture the c4 with his bishop directly. So here D into C4 played. I feel like D into C4 is a wise decision by Black because he wants to open up the center. A White king is still in the center. Bishop C4 and Bishop D6. Now, if we analyze or judge the position, White's every pieces are well developed. The bishop is on D2, knight is on C3, bishop is on C4, knight is on F3. While Black is trying to activate his C8 bishop. This is the piece which black wants to activate further, and that's why by playing bishop d6, black is trying to play e5 to activate the c8 bishop. So let's see how white continue here. White played queen c2 and e5. Black achieved what he wants to achieve. Now he is threatening to come with bishop g4, and black is having a pretty decent position. So if we are a normal player, we of course go for a castle and even try to exchange pieces. But white is playing none other than D case, and he plays so creative this position and makes a much difficult choices for his opponent to make. So D into E5, knight into E5, bishop E2, knight F3. Now this is a white to play, guys. It's very obvious that white should play bishop f3 and white position is completely okay. But D. Gukesh figure out a very much creative way to create an interesting position as well as create his own attacking threat against the black king. And he take the advantage of not castled yet, so he can switch into a long castle position where he can attack on the g5. So he decided to take with his pawn on f3. And right now, one more thing, bishop g4 exchange is avoided. Even black is not able to play bishop f5 right now. So making a little difficult choice for black to develop his bishop right now. And here what black played is ace. Black's already gauged the intention of white, so he tried to create the attack on the queen side by playing b5, b4, c5, and generate some play against the long castle idea from white side. But white has in a mission to attack the black king and simply continue to do so. B5, rook g1. If you look at the moves are moving pretty much obvious to guess, and the attack is very much easy to create. Like the g file is open. White's idea is to double the rook on g file, putting as much pressure as he can on g7 pawn, and he is not really caring about this pawn because if you let's say go bishop h2, I can gain some tempo playing rook g2, rook g1, and even rook h1 at some point. Yeah, and the more lines open on the king side, it is much more good for me. So here b4 been played, knight e4, knight into e4, and pawn into e4. A very obvious idea with the pawn because he wants to open up his position by playing f4, e5, which gaining space on the king side as well as this f4, f5, f6 idea sometimes help in the attack against the black. This is what his idea while playing f into e4 to play f4 and e5 to gain some space and get a easy attack on his opponent king. So here what black played is queen e7 and white continued with his attacking plan f4, a5, e5 and bishop. Now my question to all of you, like it is white to play, how white should continue his attack? Of course he gained some space by playing f4, e5, but what next? How can he more activate his pieces and create a great attack against black king? Okay, so take some time to think and try to figure it out. So here is the move rook g5. Pretty strong move. As we already discussed, white intention is to double the rook on g file and create the attack against the g7 pawn. And this is so creative idea by White that he just this kind of idea in pretty initial stage. Thus he avoid castling and try to do a long castle and create some attacking chances. He knows that his win at this game is pretty much crucial for his team, so he go all for his attack and create some winning chances. Bishop a6 been played, rook g1. Okay. Now, if bishop capture bishop, white can easily give a checkmate, rook g7 and queen h7. So, rook to g1, good intermediate move, g6, and extend the bishop. Now play f5. A pretty strong point again, white idea is to go e6 and break this pawn structure. Once white able to break the pawn structure, the attack is flawless and he can able to penetrate black king and win material or even try to give a checkmate. So you may have thinking right now that queen into e5 can be taken, but if you go queen into e5, then pawn into g6, attack on the queen, and also there is a threat like pawn h7, rook g8, which is a serious threat, and white is winning in this place. So what played in the game is king bishop a7. Okay, bishop a7. So black is trying to exchange his queen at some point like queen c5. And here white continue his play of queen6. So what's the point is maybe queen c5, then also he can play f into g6 or even he can trade the queen first and then play f into g6 and attack against the bishop as well as pawn into f7 is a serious threat. So let's say queen c5, bishop c5 and pawn g6 with the threat of pawn f7 and getting a winning position after rook g8. So a little thing white is taking care of. So he knows that black intention is to exchange the queen. So he is already been prepared for that. So he go e6 and create his attacking chances. So here what the black play is king h8, a pretty strong and prophylactic move. King b1 and g takes f. And what I feel it is a crucial error and it is white to play. And Gukesh did figure out an amazing move in this position, which probably missed by his opponent. Of course, his opponent is very strong player, but here it is so complicated position that he went wrong. So let's see, any of you can figure out what did Gukesh play in this position to get a winning advantage directly. So it's up to you. 2 minutes, 3 minutes you can take in this position and think the best possible move for black side. Okay, so going through the game, Black played amazing piece sacrifice bishop capture b. The intention of this move is to gain a tempo, very crucial tempo for his queen to move to g2 and create a mating idea. For example, if pawn capture b4, then queen g2 is the intention to triple the queen rook battery on the g file to create this mating idea, which is quite unstoppable. So for that reason, black played queen b4. It seems like white did some wrong thing because right now queen e4 is a threat to exchange the queen. Let's say white goes queen g2, which happened in the game, and black has this queen e4. But here, what the real point of white is that he is ready to exchange the queen and play this move e7, a trick and complete way good calculation by white. The point is that after rook e8, which played in the game, rook g8 is again a rook sacrifice for a promotion of the queen. Rook g8, king g8, and e8 queen. And white got a pretty much winning position, a queen against rook bishop. And the main critical point is black king is really weak on g7. Queen e5 check, rook f6, queen g5 check, rook g6, and queen into a5. So rook g1, king c2, rook g2, king b3, bishop b4, check, check, queen into pawn, rook e2, queen into pawn, king f8, and find the winning move from white side. The question number three to all of you, white can easily win this position by giving a double attack or creating a threat to double attack in this position. The 2 minutes puzzle this is white to play and find the final finish of the game. It's up to you. Like very easy puzzle this one, white to play. So what white played in this position is queen b4 check. Amazing move. The threat is that right now, if you stop this check by c5, you are losing the bishop. And if you move the king anywhere on the g file, then queen g4 lose, like winning the rook. And if you move the king to e8, then queen b5 winning the rook. So black resign in this position and Gukesh gives a great win to his team. But the sad part, guys, what happened? India B team lose the battle because on board 3 and board 4, Armenian grandmasters getting the upper hand against our Indian strong players. But anyway, this win is the biggest win because their top board, our Indian Gukesh, they beat their top seed of the team Armenia. And the sad part, I already told we lost, but no worries. There are still 5 more rounds to go, and we come back stronger. And definitely, we will be in the spot of top three for sure. So I feel you guys like this video, like the analysis. If you do so, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe our channel for getting this kind of amazing content. And if you're having any feedback, please do comment in the comment section. We will value all your feedback and definitely we will try to improve on it. So till then, have a great day all of you. See you in our next video. Bye bye. Take care.